Good morning, gang. Good morning. Quick video update today for you. We were going to do a stream this evening, but sadly, lack of time means that you guys are going to have to put up with a short video instead. So, following on from the last stream that we did, we were talking about the macro and then we zoomed in and we were talking about the range. We're just going to do a quick follow-up on that and then talk about what's happening more locally. Talk about the high time frame resistance that we've got and the high time frame support. So, first and foremost, Bitcoin on the macro, we're still in a downtrend. You know, it's very, very clear, very evident. We're still in this downward sloping channel. And as we said last time, until this channel breaks to the upside, there's no reason to start looking bullish yet. If this happens, then fair play, we might start changing our bias. But obviously, for the time being, on the high time frame, we're still in this downward sloping channel. To the north side of us, what's the next major resistance? Well, it's exactly the same as what it was last time. We're talking about the lows of this range that we're talking about here. And as we can see here, we've got the value area low coming in roughly around 29k, give or take. Obviously, if price does get up to this level, then initially you're going to be looking for shorts. If you get a reaction here, if you get a nice strong reaction, if you don't get a reaction and it manages to reclaim and gets back into this range, then we take it level by level. Obviously, your next major level would be here, and then obviously you've got the lows of this range here. Your point of control is going to be significant. You know, if we can get above this point of control, then yeah, you know, there's quite a lot of space above to move. But, you know, this is a long way away. We're talking about from where we are right now. This is talking about 135% move. Likely not going to happen overnight, as much as some people would want you to believe that. Below this, let's get rid of this and clean up the chat. Below this, what have we got as major support? Well, obviously right now we're floating around the old 2017 all-time high. You can't see it on this chart because this is the Bybit chart and it only goes back to November 2018. But we're consolidating around here, which is a region obviously we've had on the charts for a while, and we knew about this region. And psychologically, it's acting as major support and resistance right now, and we're toying around with the same area. Below this, then we're talking about this range here. Here. So obviously there's a lot of people talking about, you know, that like price to come around the 14k level, which yeah, it makes sense. Obviously this is the high back in June 2019. But realistically for me, I'm still saying that the stronger levels, this value area high here, which is roughly around between 11 and 12k, and basically anywhere within this region here down to this point of control. If price gets down there, then absolutely I'll be looking for longs. I want to see either a change in market structure or a lot of positive volume coming in, a lot of positive delta. But again, until price gets down there, or if price even gets down there, then you know that this is just theory for now. But all I know that is if price does come down into these regions, then I know I'm going to be looking for longs. But I'm not blindly going to be entering longs down here. And if you guys understand how I trade, I'm not going to be setting stink bids down here and hoping to catch a wick, because what if price just nukes straight through? So that's what we're looking at right now. So obviously, as we've just said, we've got some key regions down here. We've got an old monthly level that's not being tapped. In fact, we can even just draw that on right now so it's nice and clear for you guys. With these high time frame levels, I do prefer the ones that have not been tapped. So once these levels have been created, for me, the first touch is likely going to be the strongest. So right now we've got a monthly level down here, which is roughly about 10.7k. Now, again, I'm not saying that price is going down there. All I'm saying is if price gets down here, then I know what I'm going to be doing. It's called having a plan. All right, so that's what we're looking at right now on the high time frame. So to be clear, to reiterate for anyone above us, high time frame, biggest resistance that we've got for me is roughly around 29k. Below us, biggest support levels we've got are effectively anywhere around 10 to 12k, give or take. You know, you could go slightly higher. We do have some more support and resistance levels around this consolidation area here. So obviously if price was to come under this current range, and get a swing failure pattern, then there's no reason why it can't reclaim and back in. And then you've potentially got a long scenario there up to the top of the range. But obviously this is low time frame stuff right now that we're looking at. So speaking of low time frame, let's zoom in and let's see what's going on. As we know, we've been range bound now. We've been range bound for what, how long realistically? This has been going on now for 30 days, so a month of sideways price action, boring the shit out of most of the market. But for any range traders out there, this is where there's money to be made. So throwing on a volume profile, very, very obvious what's going on. Very clear. You've got your value area high, you've got your value area low, and then you've got your point of control. Each level very well established. So this for me is now a perfect range to trade. Yes, you will get deviations below this, and you're looking at other areas why price is bouncing here. And likewise at the top, we've seen this whole swing failure pattern over the top, taking out this high and this high, coming back up into this region, trapping a load of longs, and then we've pushed down. Personally, right now, we're still holding a short from this region. Likewise, we're holding a long from this region. So we're hedged right now. Now, this long we have taken profits, and this short we have taken profits here, and we've also taken more profits here, and there's a tiny little bit left in there in case price does break down. Then we can let that run. If price does reverse and reclaim this POC, chances are we'll close out this because that's showing a bit of strength, and then we'll look for our next set of shorts. Now, something to be aware of is we've got a fib time pivot coming up soon, and that comes in roughly on Sunday or Monday, give or take. Now, I always give these things a little bit of time, but something that's been playing out very, very well is this time pivot here. So we're going from the high to the low to the next high, and we can see that this time pivot has called some pretty significant moves. Let's start into the 3 days so it's a little bit clearer. So we've got the high here, we've got a drop off here close to the high, called another high here before a pullback, another high here, this called the downward candle, and again just before the drop off, and then we've got another one coming in here. So something to be aware of, and again, as I just said, I give this a day or two either side, but this right now is looking like the 18th of July, which is Monday, I believe. So something to be aware of, that we do have a time pivot on Monday. Now, these don't always get a reaction, but this particular pull so far has got some pretty significant reactions, as we can see, all the way down. So be aware. Does that mean that we're going to break the range? No. Does it mean something significant is going to happen? No. But does it mean something significant might happen? Yes. But until it does, you know, we don't take it into account, but just be aware of it. So right now, if price retests the bottom of the level, happy to look for longs, or add back into our long, shall we say. If price gets to the top, look for shorts, and obviously around the midpoint, around this point of control, this is a key SR level. So once again, flip this, make it support, look for the range highs. If it can't get above this, then again, we're going to be lingering down here. The longer we linger down at the range lows, if we take out these levels, then I'll be looking to the ultimate low of the range. And there is an SR level slightly deeper than this. But as it stands right now, that's what we're doing. So, quick update, nothing crazy. If you guys want to join us and learn with us, then we do have a free Discord. To get to the free Discord, you can either go through our Twitter or you can go through our website, which is linked in the description below. We have a free Discord, and we also have a private Discord. The private Discord is where we share some high time frame trade ideas, and you also get access to a back catalogue video library of educational content. Right now there's over 40 hours, and if you look in the Discord, we've got a quick flash 24-hour sale on. So check that out if you so wish. But until next time, that'll do. We'll catch you all soon, guys. Bye bye.